Beloved ones, the heart that is humanity is tender in its awakening, like a tiny green shoot poking up through the earth in the spring that is nourished by the sunlight. Just so the hearts of humankind are nourished by the one light, the heart of God I am. You who have remembered the truth of this one love are here to gently nourish and to nurture and protect the precious hearts that are opening into awareness now, that you might amplify what is emerging and hold it precious in your heart. As your heart feels the vibration of this unity of love, everything at last comes right, and you are embraced by my presence, upheld in this love and given the clarity and strength to be the heart of home for others, to be that which sees the truth, to be the steadfast witness of the truth of God that honors every life as the perfect expression of an element of this love that I am. As the old world falls away, precious humanity is going to need a goal, going to need that focus to remember what the truth is. The brighter that light can shine, the more easily precious hearts can find their way back into the remembrance of only God, only love, and only what is real. So, dearest ones, be this light that blazes. Be the living sunshine of this truth and feel yourself as my expression, as the Father, Mother, God that holds each precious one in a tender embrace. Let yourself be moved by this love that reaches out through you to touch and bless, and let yourselves remember there is nothing else here. The truth of love I am now reaches to gather itself together. The presence and the strength of what is eternal now shines through every illusion of that which fades away. And as you amplify the awareness that only love is real, every heart remembers its place as a simple and yet profound expression of love that is meant to shine its truth through every illusion, including the illusion of a separate world of the ego's dream of two powers. Only one is real, and that power is love. Most of all, I am asking you to cherish every precious heart with all that you are, to be these arms of mine that reach out to embrace, to gather beloved ones, home to God, to the remembrance that only love is real. As you shine and you remember that your life is simply and purely the outreach of this love, you can release the little daydreams of the ego mind and surrender to the movement of the truth, the movement of love returning humanity to what is real, to the awareness that there is only one thing here. It is the life, the love of God I am. If you find yourself having a moment when you falter, when the old world illusions reassert their pull, come back yourself into this one light and let it nourish you. Just as that plant in the spring, let it be absorbed directly into your being to feed you the living truth that you are the heart of me in all my fullness and grace. Standing here immersed in the victory of remembering that you are home, that you are ever and always only this love. When you breathe it in and feel the life beginning to nourish you, feeling the light returning your awareness, then once again you are the strength of love returning the world back to the truth. Each of you remembers the truth directly, held in the awareness that you've never been separate from me. Every breath you take is my breath breathing you into existence, that you might be the outreach of the heart of God eternally. Every moment that you stand bathed in this light of remembrance and truth is a moment that you blaze like a lantern in the night to mark clearly the turn of everyone's path right now. To turn to the heart, the remembrance that all life is present within, the full awareness of being fed your life, your light, and the truth of your love directly from me, simply and always part of the expression of the giving of the love I am, and the gathering it back into Holy Communion has seemed, dearest ones, like such a journey outward, away from the center, away from the power and light of your birth. In truth, it is simply as always about the direction you face, and now it is time to return to me, to let the heart of God you are resume its place as the center of all that is. As you look upon every precious human being, feel the vibrancy of every form of light. Let it call from you this extension of my love, my arms, the wrapping of every consciousness in the endless awakening of truth. Be the observer, beloved ones, of the outreach of God as it moves through you, as it is you right now. Being present and willing to allow love to live you and to simply observe joyously what happens when love reclaims its own. Every life is so precious and so beautiful that it will bring you to your knees, completely overwhelmed by the majesty and the mystery and the beauty of love expressing the truth of God in that precious countenance. You will find yourself worshiping in reverence before every amazing face and rejoicing in every heart, while love reaches out to you to gather together all who can come and remember the miracle, the gift of giving and receiving love. As you face the light and remember the truth, then there is nothing to feed the world of illusion that was sustained by your beliefs and lived in the realm of dreams. Let it go, beloved ones, and rejoice in the turn as you come back to the remembrance of me as the truth of your own being. There is only love here, and this love will exalt you. It will lift you into greater heights than you have ever imagined. It will blaze in your heart in a glorious union of love, the forces of creation mating in an endless dance. The more love can always emerge. But do not attempt to put illusion on the truth of God. Don't make this love about relationship in the world. Let it be about the heart, about the miracle, about the great and glorious orgasm of love emerging to blaze the universe into being anew. That you might be the participant in this greatest dance, the dance of God emerging in all the mysterious ways that love unfolds. You've always known that love is greater than your mind can comprehend, far greater, beloved ones. So be sure not to denigrate the vast and powerful miracle of life emerging as you, by pretending the mind, can make it known somehow. Instead, beloved ones, I ask you to surrender to love. Let it shake you awake. Let it bring you alive. Let it exalt you beyond anything you've ever known. Once your heart is fully claimed by the fires of creation itself, then gently accept how it shows up in the symbols of your life in the world. But remember, please, that this is always the result ever and always the reflection of the first cause, which is me, as my heart is igniting within me as you, and love is appearing in so many new ways. And this earth, this precious expression of God, this miracle of love that is the great mosaic of color and light and movement and grace, this is where your prayers of gratitude come in. That you might be the appreciation itself, that you become the prayer, you become the yes, you become the outreach of this living light, and every heart is ignited from within, just by being in your presence. The heart of precious humanity has come to this place to be ignited, to be set on fire with the remembrance of all that they are, to be the burning as the old world leaves and the truth of God is all that remains. Let this joy, beloved ones, consume you, and let this wonder be that which you live. Let everything that you see with your heart blow you away, as you say, until you love as an expression of gratitude for love and all the ways that expands in you and through you. The hearts of humankind are so beautiful, so tender, so precious, and so very alive. Even those who believe themselves to be without the life, who felt cut off from the truth of love, cannot stand against the tide of awakening and remembrance. You are needed, dearest ones, to hold out your hands and to lovingly guide every heart to the truth of only love. The stronger you are in the truth of this feeling, in the glory of love ignited within you, in the sweet and powerful and endless communion we share, the more easily you can guide other hearts to the truth that only love is real. Only love eternally sustained. Only love the truth of their being. The belief in the world of the mind has seemed very real, and you are needed, beloved ones, in this time of transition. But the moment the truth is remembered within, all else fade and only love is real. So it will not be difficult, this turning of humanity, but rather it will be a celebration. The realization that only God I am is here, and I am more than sufficient. The truth of your heart is beauty and joy, the awareness that there is only God here, As this truly sinks in, oh, what a relief it is, an experience with bliss. Keep turning, but not as a child turns to the parent, but rather as the heart of God, remembering that we are already one life. Let yourself surrender to this love and let it live you, that you remember the truth that love is already here, already awake and all ready to live you and be this joyous celebration of love. When you feel love's inspiration, when your heart is so full it is overflowing, let it flow out, beloved ones, for this is your true creativity. When love as you expresses itself, let yourself as love fully create. When everyone allows this, then the fullness of beauty, the heart of God I am, is made manifest in all its stunning beauty, each expression of love bringing another expression awake, until the mosaic of life is pulsing and shining, and the world is the pure expression of the beauty of God, ever and always expanding. This communion of love is deep and powerful. While we are one, we are also in a relationship. Just as you know your heart and are aware of what it is telling you, so do I know you, my heart in all your splendor, and you can allow the love I am to be fully expressed in and as your heart, and your presence in a world of love. That everything is part of this timeless circle, and everything is alive at the glorious center right where you stand. The world pulses forth this moment, trailing the colors of love and making images out of your vast creativity. That together that becomes a great work like a symphony, where every creative expression of the heart of love I am is given full play. And that which is emerging is far greater than all the parts. Love is born in brand new ways as the heart that is humanity. Do not worry over figuring things out with your mind. Just let your heart feel this timeless music. Let it sing you fully into existence and become something more of your very own creativity, manifesting as the home of the heart of love, birthed in fire and beauty. Come, beloved ones, and cherish the rest of my heart. Come in gratitude, and let us celebrate. Amen.